Decorative moss that I'm going to use to pimp up an indoor water fountain with for another video I'm working on. These little bottles are for adding various colors to epoxy, which is also something I'm going to use in future projects. Not bad. This gave a nice orange color. I gotta order more blue ones though, as those are the ones I'm gonna use the most. Drill bits for making holes in glass. I'm gonna try these out in another upcoming video with various other glass cutting tools from this order. Precision pocket ruler. Wonder what kind of pockets this thing fits in though. It can also be used to draw up 45-degree angles. Not sure what the rectangular and 3 small round holes are for, but this tool will surely come in handy. A precision screwdriver set with lots of various bits for regular and tiny screws. Another thing that will come in handy, in case I lose my other precision screwdriver set. Small scrapes for prying open electronics, removing dust, removing glue residue, or applying glue and whatnot. This larger bit holder I don't know what is for. It doesn't fit the small bits that came with the set, or regular-sized bits. It also has a magnetizer or demagnetizer tool I can't figure out of, so I'm gonna call it shit. There are also 6 triangular things which supposedly are pry tools. A long bit extender, a shorter one, and a small bit screwdriver. These can be attached together and will definitively come in handy for those hard-to-reach places. I'm mainly going to use these sanding discs ranging from 800 to 3000 grit to sand cut glass bottles with when making drinking glasses. Now comes a pile of cutting and grinding discs for the small angle grinder I reviewed in a previous video. Another smart tool that will come in handy for those hard-to-reach places. My screwdriver can now screw itself. This can be used to attach various things, like saw blades and grinding discs to electric screwdrivers and drills. Too short for buffing wheels. One screw for grinding wheels and one for flat discs. I bought this because of the description on the tube. Is a surprise adhesive force. This was a great adhesive, best-selling Europe and America. Mad fans around the world. We'll circle back to the results of this later. More glass drilling tools that I'm going to use in my upcoming glass cutting video. This was nice until that metal ring just snapped off while my dog was pulling, which could have resulted in disaster as he was suddenly free. It's been a day, so let's see how well the glue worked out. Well, that was insanely crappy. Straight to the trash with this shit. These must be for long drill bits and screwdrivers, not these small standard bits that I'm using. This thing sucked and is bound for the trash. 2 different types of small paintbrushes for detail work. Always great to have a stack of these ones laying around. The ones on the left are from a previous order. Those are mostly used for stuff that can't be cleaned off, like lacquer. Another little adapter thing I'm going to try to use to attach stuff to, like this buffing wheel. The threaded part was a bit short, so I probably wouldn't use this on a high-speed tool as it could send the wheel flying if it loosened. These sanding discs I bought for glass polishing can be attached to this nylon backing pad I bought for $4 earlier. The grits range from 800 to 3000, and these will definitively come in handy later. Polishing pads can also be attached to this backing disc. Sandpaper rods with grits from 180 to 5000. These will also mostly be used for polishing cut glass bottles. They are also great for sanding and polishing wood edges in hard-to-reach places. The sole purpose of this will be to pick up nails and stuff I lose, so I don't have to get up from the chair. Decorative mushrooms I'll be using along with the fake moss we looked at earlier. I can also use them if I start a fortune-telling business. Not sure why this is called cordless, as you can use both corded and cordless drills on it. I already have one of those off-site, and they are quite great for grinding, so this one I'll keep at home. My screwdriver doesn't fit as it is meant for drills, but it inserts in this end and attaches to the rod. Then you screw on the grinding wheels or discs and have at it. Not sure how safe I would feel using the saw blade on it. Oh great, I fucked up the tool roll. This will surely come in handy if I ever decide to become a mechanic. The wrenches have a nice weight to them and they feel like quality. I got this set at half the price the hardware store sells them for, and they are exactly the same, so that was a nice deal. And that concludes this review. That should do the trick. Not a seamless fix, but it holds up. Jet Dryer Blower Air Duster. Such a catchy name. There is no brand name either on this thing. Paid $89 plus another $56 in shipping to Norway, so it became quite expensive. My plan is to use this to blow away sawdust while sawing, and to remove dust from tools and such. I'm just going to take a quick look at it now, then do a more thorough review of it in a later video. Oh my, this thing is unexpectedly powerful. There are 3 settings on this: low, medium, and high. You can also activate dial mode to adjust strength to the desired output. are two nozzles included, one that focuses and makes the beam even more powerful, and a thin air spreader nozzle for diffusing air to cover larger areas gently or access tight spaces. I'll get back to this in a later video and do some strength, air duster spray comparisons, and battery runtime tests. For now, I'm quite impressed with this thing. It's much stronger than anticipated, and it doesn't really feel cheap, which it kinda wasn't anyways. The decorative moss and little mushrooms have also been put to use meanwhile. I also went to the hardware store. What tool did I buy there?